up, might be dripping in a brand new drop. Might be whipping up and down your block. F my city, that don't lock. Talking ain't got no guap. Wanna get me sitting on top.
Rock to the beat, rock to the beat, rock to the beat, rock out if you ain't no slouch. Rock.
It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll have David Aldridge filling us in from the sideline. Greg, we're late in the season already, but the path for these teams to make the postseason is pretty clear.
No, the dust is settled now. The teams can see their path clearly. Some are gearing up for the playoffs, others trying to finish the season on the high note, so should be a lot of fun here down the stretch.
Now, here is McGrady, following the miss by Kobe Bryant. Pass to DeClerc. Here is Brand. A rebound by Kobe Bryant. And so Bryant will bring it up for Brooklyn. Their last encounter was in Orlando, where they were able to handle the Magic.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. Were dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
And, you know, one of the things about winning the physical battle like they did in that game, it gives you a lot of confidence going into the next meeting. You know you can push this team around in the paint and win the physical battle.
Here is Hill, following the bucket by the Nets. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Brand sets a screen for Hill. Passes it to DeClerc. Down to 5 on the shot clock. On the wing, and the basket by Hill.
Probably wasn't the shot they were looking for, but they'll take the bucket.
Inside, stolen by Brand. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. First trip to the line for him here.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
Splashed them one after another. It really was quite a display from the stripe.
And he knocks down the first one. And so he hits both. Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Here's the Cobra at the elbow. It's Bryant. Second chance effort, and the shot goes in.
I mean, the one guy you have to box out. Dikembe so active on the glass.
Puts up a 3, and that one's good. McGrady.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
The Cobra passes to Bryant. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Now, that's too easy for Kobe. The closer he gets, the more dangerous he becomes.
The Magic have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. To the inside. The steal. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. The Cobra passes to Bryant. Kempa screen on McGrady. From deep, Bryant. It's hauled in by the Magic. Here's Vaughn. Right now averaging about 5 points a game. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Boy, there's that infinite athleticism. McGrady enjoys putting on a show for the fans in the airborne fashion.
Here's the Cobra in the game against Philadelphia. Very impressive. It's stolen by McGrady. And here comes McGrady leading the fast break. Yes, that goes in. McGrady's got 7 points.
And is there any shot T-Mac doesn't have?
Here's the Cobra. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
Yeah, and right when you thought that shot was leaving his hands, he reinvents it.
McGrady dishes to Hill. He feeds it to Brand. And it's sent back by Kemp.
Long arms and quick reflexes from Kemp allow him to get all over that shot there.
The shot by McGrady, no good. Brooklyn trails by 3. And here's Kobe for 3. It's hauled in by McGrady. Here's to Clerk. Dikembe Mutombo pulls it in. The Nets have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. And Kobe throws it down hard.
One of the league's high flyers, Kobe, with a catch and flush.
Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. McGrady with the ball. 7 points in the game. They set the pick to the paint. To Clerk, the pass to Hill. Another miss by Orlando. Brooklyn's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Going inside, it's deflected. Here's Vaughn. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Magic.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And with numbers like this, how about 87% on the year? He's been somebody they love having at the line.
Guys, I like that this is a part of his game that has really been consistent this year.
The first one falls.
You know, Kobe is the total package. Not just an elite scorer, but a very talented, versatile defender, too.
The Magic making a switch here. Miller's checked in. Both free throws good for Bryant.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Here's to Clerk. Still yet to score. Pass to Brand. And then Brand with the dunk.
Yeah, and you got to respect the size McGrady has. Easily seen over the defense there to spot the open man.
Here's the Cobra. McGrady covering. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And the foul goes against Orlando. The Nets shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Yeah, guys, they can feel very good about themselves when you bring up those statistics. Impressive numbers.
And he makes the first.
And Mutombo, a defensive force, a long, intelligent player who plays well on both ends of the floor.
Grant, he's checked in for Orlando. Now, here is McGrady. He's got 7. From 13, it's deflected, and they recover it. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
And keeping his options open, Grant would rather give it away than waste the possession on a poor shot.
The pass to Kobe. Elton Brand grabs the board. Magic leading by 4. down low. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And I like seeing McGrady rise up for the dunk. Has amazing leaping ability and good reach, too. He makes it look easy.
Martin trying to free himself up. A nice shot by the Cobra. The Cobra's got 6 points.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half. You gotta love seeing McGrady when he's hot. An amazing score from any spot on the floor.
The Nets have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. The Cobra passes to Bryant. Sinks the three-pointer. He's got 9.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Miller outside. Pass to McGrady. Shoots the 3. That's in, coming off an assist from Miller. Miller's got 3 assists tonight.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside?
And the Nets decide to take their first time out here. O'Neal's check in for Orlando. Brooklyn shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. And that one misses. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the Magic. They lead by 4. Right side, O'Neal. Miller outside. Passes it to Hill. Just 3 to shoot. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
Pass to the Cobra. He takes it in. The rebound by Grant. Grant's got 5 rebounds tonight. Miller surveying the floor. Now, here is O'Neal. Defense right on him. To stop the drought. And the layup good by Hill. Hill's got his 2nd bucket.
Tell you what, good luck trying to stop Hill inside. I mean, once he's this deep, the defense is done.
Here's the Cobra. He has 6. Got it up. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Magic lead by 6. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think about the Magic here so far in this one?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball. Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Here's the Cobra, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And so here's Orlando, following the bucket by the Nets. There's a screen by Collins. A kick out to O'Neal. Clock at 4. Orlando needs to get off a shot. Miller outside, and again, it's the Magic from deep.
Miller is a laser from deep. He can be lights out there. The defense has to make it tougher for him.
Here's the Cobra, guarded by O'Neal. The Cobra's shot is off.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
O'Neal finds Hill. Miller outside. Outside Hill. Over Walker. Hill, no good. Brooklyn trails by 10, and they're on the break. Here's the Cobra, and it's sent back by O'Neal. Oh, boy, looks like he was injured there.
And, boy, when you see someone hurting like this, it's always scary.
You're exactly right. I mean, with the way it looks, what we have to hope for now is that somehow it's not a long-term issue.
So both teams making some changes here. And Brooklyn making a change here. Williams is checked in. Orlando leading by 10. Here's Vaughn. Now the pass to Brand. The rebound by Harden. For Brooklyn, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Walker the pass to the Cobra. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. The Cobra's got it back down to within single digits for Brooklyn. Orlando's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Miller outside from past the arc. Drops in the tray. Miller's got the lead up to 11 now for Orlando.
And how fluid is Miller on those catch-and-shoot opportunities? Immediately rising up there once the ball touches his hand. Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how brilliant throwdown.
Exercising his authority.
Orlando's gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. Pass to Brand. Not going to go that time. Harden with the defensive effort. And Walker's got the ball here for Brooklyn. They trail by 9 points. They're off to battle the Clippers after this game as they'll be playing at the Staples Center. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
Well, the size mismatch is no problem for this fella, guys. I mean, how much do you like seeing that aggressiveness from him?
Now, here is Miller. 9 points in the game so far. Vaughn kicks to Brand. Goes back up. Vaughn can't get it to go.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Orlando leading by 7. Miller outside. Garrett guarded by Harden. Here's Brand. Second shot opportunity, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Because Brand is so strong, you've got to be physical with him, otherwise he'll go right through you, and as a result, the defenders often foul him.
For Orlando, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
That free throw missing.
A double-double threat and superb defender. Brand is exactly what you'd want from your big man.
And Orlando making a change here. Collins is checked in. Brooklyn trails by 8. Here's the Cobra. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
first personal foul.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
And the first one at the line is good. The Nets making a switch here. Vasenko's checked in. So he gets them both. Here's Vaughn. 9-point game his last outing. To the middle. Miller, no luck. For Brooklyn, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Tracy McGrady's checked in for Collins.
Substitution on the court.
Magic leading by 6. Grant with a screen on Kobe. McGrady against Bryant. To the paint, here's Brand, and it's Brand with the jam.
Keeping things plain and simple in the screen and roll. Brand, excellent execution.
Here's the Cobra, covered by Miller. Applied down hard, Kobe Bryant.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
Orlando's gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on three-pointers. McGrady against Kobe. McGrady outside. And a miss there on the triple. Brooklyn trails by 6. From deep, Bryant. Miller grabs the miss. He kicks to McGrady. Shoots from the high post, and it's good. That bucket takes him to 9 for 14.
And McGrady, as accomplished a mid-range shooter as we have in the game, keeps that high release point on the jump shot.
Here's the Cobra. And it's Orlando with the rebound. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
Now, here is McGrady. He's coming off a 34-point game against the Clippers.
And they were just struggling to stop him. They sent him to the line over and over, and the free throws were a big part of the game.
Okay, time now for an injury report.
Kevin, I caught up with the head athletic trainer for the Magic. The belief right now is that it's a high ankle sprain. Now, they're still running tests, but the swelling is making that a little more complicated. Unfortunately, he's going to be out for a while. This is an injury that takes some time to heal. That's tough news. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
Timeout called, the Nets. Scalabrini's checked in for the Cobra. Collins checked in for Orlando. And so it's Orlando heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. And we'll be back with you shortly. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. We're seeing a tremendous game from Tracy McGrady.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of it.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Magic leading by 7. Here's Vaughn. Passes to McGrady. Fires away from outside. Offensive rebound. Here's Vaughn. McGrady outside. Off target with his 3.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it. Orlando's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Inside, Miller. Up and in on the layup. Miller's got the first field goal of the second half for the Magic.
And sometimes defenses forget how tall Miller is. He uses that 6'8" frame so well inside.
And it's Kobe missing. Orlando leading. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Pass to Miller. Here's DeClerc, covered by Mutombo. The shot by DeClerc, no good. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Bryant with it. Now McGrady defending. Here's the Cobra. Offline with his 3. Magic leading by 9. Miller outside. Grant, great positioning on the putback.
Rand with the board and hoop. He's a monster on that glass.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. A nice shot by the Cobra.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Here's Vaughn. Kicks to Miller. Beyond the arc. Now the Cobra with the rebound. The Cobra's got his 4th rebound in this one. Martin the pass to the Cobra. Good on the 3-point shot. The Cobra's got 21 in the game.
Just a really good job there of finding the open man by Martin. Very unselfish play.
On the wing, Tracy McGrady, guarded by Kobe. Here's Vaughn. Shot clock at 6. Down low. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. It's getting late in the season. Let's now see the standings out east. Taking a look at Brooklyn, very strong season they've had, always at or near the top of the conference, and right now they're in first place in contention for that, exactly where they want to be as they close in on the postseason. And of course, Orlando, right now they're 5 spots below them.
And right now for the Magic, this hasn't been the breakout season that many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed, and that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
And they need to stay focused. I mean, they have to ensure they hang on to a high seed. It's imperative for them.
Brooklyn trails by 6. Here's the Cobra. Trying to get open is Kemp. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. And it's going to be on Tracy McGrady. For Brooklyn, they have converted 7 of 11 free throw attempts up to this point in the game. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. to the inside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. This is his second trip to the free throw line. First free throw is good.
For the Magic, Jacques Vaughn at the line for 2.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. And here's Kemp. He'll bring it up for the Nets. 4-point game. The Cobras' shot is off. Magic have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements here. Here's Vaughn. He's got 5. Grant kicks to Vaughn. Shoots from the elbow. Nice jump shot. Good. Vaughn's got 7.
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
Here's the Cobra. Softly drops in the floater.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Miller outside. Dishes it to McGrady. Pulls up. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Hey, even when well defended, McGrady has no issue with pulling up.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And from the line thus far, how about 83% on the season? Outstanding.
And I think it's clear he's gotten better in that department since last season. I mean, he looks a lot more comfortable at the line now, and he's getting better results.
One shot.
Free throw good. McGrady.
Boy, McGrady, an elite talent. I mean, a remarkable athlete. Tremendous bounce and speed and strength, and he continues to get better.
Here's DeClerc. Always going up for the alley-oop here. It's stolen by Kemp. And the pass to the Cobra. The Nets working the ball around now. Just 5 on the clock. Spins. Another bucket. Wow.
He's incredible. He just keeps raising his level night in and night out.
Yeah, zeroing in on 5th place for total points in a single season. McGrady against Bryant. Brand sets a screen for McGrady. A 3-pointer is right on target. McGrady's got 30.
Well, I like the setup there. Well done by Brand with the solid pick.
Here's the Cobra, and he has 28 points for the game. Here's Kobe. Again, the Nets for 2.
Bryant's mid-range game is an absolute killer. So confident in that space.
To the middle, here's Brand. Add another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
The Cobra passes to Kobe, and stolen by Miller. Fast break, here they come. And he comes up with the deuce. And now it's a 10-point Orlando lead. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Magic.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steal.
Kobe rises up and hammers it home.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition, switch, ignited.
McGrady outside. From deep. Kenyon Martin grabs the board. For Brooklyn, they've gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. Kobe's shot is off.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Miller. The rebound by the Nets. The Cobras got 6 rebounds now in the game. Kobe from deep.
One of the most dangerous scorers in the game. Bryant is taking no prisoners on the offensive end.
And here is McGrady. 30 points in the game. Miller, right side. Here's Vaughn. Pass to DeClerc. And the rebound goes to Martin. Martin's got 5 rebounds tonight. That one's good, and the Magic lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from the Cobra.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
This is it to Miller. Here's Vaughn. He's got 9. A shot by McGrady, no good. And here are the Nets. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. High-end passes to the Cobra. Tries the spin move, and he dunks it down.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
Pass to Miller. To the wing on the left. Here's Vaughn. Tries from 10. Kemp with the rebound.
How about that hard-nosed D in the paint right there? Nice job.
Impressive work protecting the basket. He held his ground nicely on that one. Their guards have carried the offensive load. With the way they've performed, they've got the green light to shoot whenever there's an opening.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. Nice game. Great performance by the Cobra.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Harden's checked in, and it's Scalabrine in for Sean Kemp. .141 left in the third quarter of the game. Collins dishes to Grant. Outside, O'Neal. Here's the pass to McGrady to halt the run. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Miller outside. And the foul called on Kobe Bryant. That's foul number 2 for him. And he's checked in for Orlando.
Lineup for the Magic. Number 42, Elton Brand.
.119 left in the third quarter. Now Grant, still without a basket. They grabbed their own miss. O'Neal outside. A 3-ball. Here's Brand. A kick out to O'Neal. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Grant. And here are the Nets. They're on a 16-7 run. Kobe, that's for 2. It's hauled in by the Magic.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Right side, O'Neal. Back to Grant. Left side, Miller. Pass to Collins. 5 on the clock, and it's Miller in the corner. Sinks the triple. Miller's got 18 points in the game.
A very good passing big. Brand makes solid decisions with the rock.
Here's the Cobra. 33 points for him. Tries it from 19. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. In the corner, O'Neal with it. Another miss by O'Neal. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Magic out in front. They lead by 1. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Brooklyn trailing. Here's the Cobra. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
Well, as we move into the fourth, it's been an even game.
Guys, teams have exchanged the lead 5 times thus far.
Here's the Cobra. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Collins has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Grant kicks to Brand. Here's Vaughn. Miller finds Grant, right wing. Here's Vaughn. Nice open look, but it's no good. Brooklyn's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Pass to Vasinko. Walker looking for an opening. Lets it go with a 3. The Cobras shot is off.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Vaughn. Now the feed to Collins. Comes up empty down low.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Brooklyn, number 9.
The first free throw is good. Martin's checked in for the Nets. Good on both. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Vaughn, the pass to Miller. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Boy, the big fella can really fill it up. Miller deadly from anywhere on the floor.
Shooting for Orlando, Mike Miller at the line for 1.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Vasinko passes to the Cobra. Six on the shot clock. Connects again.
This is incredible. He's now in 5th place for points scored in a single season.
And he does it all the time in style, doesn't he? One of the most dynamic performers this league has ever witnessed. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Miller kicks to Vaughn. From the arc. Here's Collins. As to Vaughn. And there's the pass to Miller. A floater, and the rejection by Harden. It's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Walker's checked in. Six to shoot. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Miller with another miss.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half. Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take it.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Pass to Vaughn. Collins, a screen on Walker. Here's Vaughn. The Magic again can't hit. Nets leading by 3. This is it to the Cobra. Driving inside. No good with the triple. And Collins has got the ball here for Orlando. Miller outside. And it's Grant in the corner. Grant with a screen on Martin. Trying to end the drought. That's tipped. Here's the Cobra. Floats one up, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one is on Brand. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Brooklyn.
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
And I love the way they've been attacking the basket. I mean, they've looked to penetrate every opportunity they've had, and they've done a nice job doing that.
Mutombo, he's checked in for the Nets. Kobe comes in for Walker. He doesn't get the second one.
Well, he did enough there. He made it a 2-possession game, at least.
O'Neal on the wing. Miller outside. McGrady up top. For Martin. Another miss by Orlando.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what. He's been awful ever since the second half started. Not even been a factor.
And that one drops.
What a move by Bryant, pulling out his tricks to confuse the defense.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Here's O'Neal. Down low. Here's to Clark. A kick out to O'Neal. Another miss by Orlando.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Knocks down the 3 ball.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
The Magic trail by 9. Now a timeout called by Orlando.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Temps checked in for Scalabrini. Orlando also making some changes. Grand comes in for Grant, and it's Vaughn in for O'Neal. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. He tore into his guys. He said, your body language is awful right now. You don't even look like you want to play right now. Should I sub in for you? Where's the drive to win? Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's Brand, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Martin the pass to the Cobra. And it's Bryant in the corner. That one goes in. Bryant's got the lead up to 11 now for the Nets.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Here's Vaughn. Teardrop shot, and the layup is good.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 17-7 run. Floats it up for Bryant.
What a natural scorer Bryant is. It almost looks too easy for him.
The Magic trail by 11. Here's Vaughn. Rebound, Brooklyn. Right side, Kobe. Shot on the wing. And he overshot that one, missing. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for Orlando. The rebound by Kobe Bryant.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Here's the Cobra, and got it! Another basket!
And it's hard to understate just how special his season's been. This is something we see once in a generation.
He now has the 4th highest scoring season of all time. As to Vaughn. Miller kicks to McGrady. Looks for Miller, gets it to him. The shot's good.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
Team foul. At the line for the Magic, Mike Miller. At the line for one.
That free throw good from Miller.
Boy, Miller is a good teammate who's always ready to stroke it. And you've got to respect his attitude and the fact that he's always ready to produce.
Tracy McGrady. Third personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for two.
The free throw drops for Kobe. And Kobe drops them both. The Magic trail by 12. McGrady outside. The pass to Vaughn. Back to McGrady. Nice form on the 20-footer. McGrady's got 32 points in the game. And here's Brooklyn. They're on a 19-7 run. Here's the Cobra and the rejection by Brand.
Perfect timing on the rejection there. This is the type of defense Brand can play.
Here's Vaughn. And there are the Magic with another bucket. Brooklyn leading by 8. Pass to the Cobra. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys. And what will turn out to be a win here
for the Nets.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And counting tonight's game on the season, they'll now have won 57 games this year.
And this will be their third win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
They really do. I mean, there's one more game to play in this season series, and barring any major changes to their team, I'd have to believe the sweep will be in order.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for the Cobra.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
I think it's a wrap. When the game's on the line, he knows how to deliver the crushing blow.
35 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Inside. Passes to Hunter. Orlando moving the ball around. 5 to shoot. Miller outside. Good on the triple. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys...
Another one goes. Incredible.
50 points for him yet again, and I feel privileged to watch this guy go to work this season.
Now he is pulled even for the second most 50-point games in a single season. What a year it's been for him. Timeout called, the Nets. They lead by 11. 5 seconds left in the game. What do you think, guys?
And they've got this one just about wrapped up.
Yeah, you know, I'm not sure they needed this timeout, quite honestly. Perhaps a water break?
Here's the Cobra. O'Neal with the steal. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and played with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Alder, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.